Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Emily. I am so excited that you guys are here. We are continuing with Christmas DIYs, and these are all Pinterest inspired DIYs, and they are all using scrap wood. I am so excited. These are probably my favorite projects that I have ever made, so let's get started. For project one, we are making spindle bottle brush trees. I have these spindles. Actually, I took apart the vintage telephone table that I redid. It was one of my earlier videos on YouTube. I'll link it. I have these bottle brush trees that I grabbed from the Dollar Tree, and I'm also using these wood rounds and squares. They come in sets of 4 at Hobby Lobby. So the spindles already had screws on one side, so I'm drilling a hole in the center of each wood base, and then from there I'm going to start to paint them. So I wanted to drill a hole in them in the center because I knew that it would ensure that there would be a stronger hold keeping the screw in there, like when I added the glue, if that makes sense, which is why I didn't take the screws out of the spindles. So all of the wood bases, I'm going to do like a faux stain with the antique wax because I thought it matched the color of the spindles as as best as possible compared to like using a regular stain. So once those were fully dry, then I decided that I wanted to do all the bases white. So I tried the wax method for distressing with the chalk paint like I did in my last video. That did not work at all. So I decided that I would just keep this look that I ended up doing with this one, where I just took a chip brush and I just did a messy coat, and I did not get full coverage, and I actually really like how this turned out. So you can see here that the tape did not work, and like I said, I just did the chip brush with the chalk paint all over it and not full coverage, so it was super rustic. And I did a dry brush of the chalk paint on the spindle. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do all of them like this or do like half and half. So half were going to look like the right and half were going to look like the left. Let me know in the comments what you guys would have done. I ended up painting them all white, like what I have right here in my hand. I really liked how it turned out with the trees. I thought it made the green on the trees pop. So I attached the spindle with hot glue, and then I did a healthy amount of hot glue to attach these bottle brush trees. And I absolutely love how they turn out, and they make the cutest sets. So you'll have to let me know what you guys think. For project 2 and actually project 3, we're going to be using this scrap 4x4. I believe it was an 8-foot long 4x4. It was actually given to me by a friend. So I am going to be making for this project sets of wood presents. I've seen these on Pinterest for a couple years and I've wanted to make them, and I finally am. So I am cutting down this 4x4, and each set is going to have a 4-inch, a 6-inch, and an 8-inch piece of wood for the presents. So once I get a couple sets cut down, then I'm going to sand them all. I just do, I think it was 120, just because this 4x4 came from like a fence post outside, so it needed to have a good sanding to get rid of all the gunk. So I am going to be staining one set with this, I believe it's honey, and then the other set I'm going to be painting white, and I'm just using the antique white house paint that I get from Walmart. So I am actually batching a bunch of these out for a craft fair I have coming up in 2 weeks. So you may see a whole bunch in the background. But for the white ones, I am not doing full coverage. I am just trying to give it a distressed look without having to actually sand it again. And because this wood, it's smooth, but it still is kind of rough at the same time. So it was super easy to get that distressed look. Once everything dried, I just went to my stash of ribbon and I grabbed all the ribbon that I had because I wanted to do a variety of different sets so that people had options. So I am doing buffalo plaid. And then I ended up finding at Aldi in like the Aldi Find holiday section, there was a ribbon that had like holly berries or like mistletoe or something on it. And I grabbed that as well. And I absolutely love how it looks, which you guys will see. To top off the presents, I am using these greenery picks. I got them from Hobby Lobby last year, and I actually grabbed another pack this year, so they still have them. And then I also grabbed these bells. They are in a pack of, oh, I don't know, there's probably like 20 or so. You can see them in the corner of the screen here. All of those bells I also grabbed from Hobby Lobby. So as you guys can see what I've been doing, this is super easy. This was such a fun project, and what's even better is you can customize it to your color scheme that you have going on. You can paint the presents anything you want. You can have each present in a set a different color if you want to. So there's a lot of variety with this, and I'm like obsessed with these, and I know these are from the craft fair that I have coming up, but I really want to make a set for myself to keep here at my house. Um, I just really like them. I hope you guys enjoy it and you guys get inspired to make presents for yourself too. For project 3, we're going to be using the leftover scraps of that 4x4. So most of these pieces are about 4 inches tall, and there's one that you can see, that one is I think like 6.5-ish inches tall. And if you can see here, we are making snowmen. So I am doing snowmen that are 3-tiered as well as 2-tiered. So the 2-tiered one is the taller of the 4x4s. And I attach them together using wood glue. I let them sit overnight. These are super sturdy. They're not going anywhere. And I am painting them with that antique white house paint from Walmart. I do a very rough coat on it. I'm not getting really good coverage because I want this to be super rustic. And then I did end up making a mixture of the antique white paint with baking soda, and I made it super thick, so it was kind of like spackle because I didn't have any spackle on hand, and I really wanted to make it look like, like snow was kind of building up on these snowmen, and it added more like texture and dimension to it. And I really, really like how it ended up turning out. So I did that on all of the snowmen, and I just put it in random spots, just how it kind of like looked best to my eye. And once everything dried, then I decided against using ribbon for the scarves. I ended up finding fabric. So I had this towel that I'm pretty sure I don't even know where I got it. I've had it for a couple years and I've never done anything with it. So I decided to cut strips of it to make the scarf. And I really liked the pattern on it, it's very neutral, and I thought it went well with like the rustic look that these snowmen have. So I I literally just tied around the top to make the scarf. I was going back and forth on if I was going to do like an eyes or nose or like, like the three buttons on him. I definitely was going to do hands or arms. Um, in the end, I went against doing everything but the arms. So my husband has rusty nails. He never threw them out from like fencing or something, he said. So I'm actually using these rusty nails as the arms for the snowmen. And guys, I'm obsessed. I am 100% obsessed with these snowmen. I am making them for the craft fair, but I'm definitely making one, if not two, for my house, like on my hutch and somewhere else. So I really hope you guys enjoy this one because this is my favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed those projects. Please let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. My favorite is, and my dog is drinking water right now. I don't even know where I was, what I was saying. I am obsessed with that snowman. I absolutely love it. And it is even better because it was from scrap pieces. Actually, all the materials were scrap pieces that I already had. So it was a free project and I thought it turned out so cute. So definitely let me know which one was your favorite. Like I said in the video, I am prepping for a craft fair. In about 2 weeks, I'm doing a big Christmas craft event that is in our area. It's like the 33rd year that it's gone on, and I finally got into it. So I'm very excited, and I have been prepping like a fiend, which is why you saw me batching out a bunch of these projects in this video. And it may look like that for a couple videos coming out because I am prepping and I'm making multiples of things. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. And if you would like to see what's going on at the craft event, let me know in the comments. I could definitely film like a little vlog style if you would like. So let me know. And I cannot wait to see you guys on Saturday. I am kind of torn which video I'm going to do, but it's definitely going to be Christmas related. So stay tuned. I will see you all Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Bye guys.